Hi. Uh, I'm quite a tall guy, and I just wanted to say that mine is slightly bigger, but I wasn't born this way. I used some exercises to make mine bigger. Of course, I'm talking about my fretting hand. It's stretched so I can reach further down the fretboard. So today's video, I'm gonna show you one exercise that I really like that will possibly help making yours bigger too. Okay, basic building blocks of the exercise. I'll play just on the first string 4 notes per string, and I'm gonna use 3 shapes, 3 simple shapes that will help me build major scale. I'll be in the key of C major on first string, and I'll have main building blocks of half step and whole step in a sequence. First shape is half step, whole step, whole step, which means small, gap, big, big. Then I'm moving this gap onto my 2 middle fingers. So it's going to be large gap, small, large. Then it's going to move onto last 2 fingers, large, large, small. And again, small, large, 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 small, large, 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 small. How it's going to sound. I'm starting here at the 12th fret. I'm putting all my fingers in their positions. So it's 12th, 13th, 15th, and 17th. Small gap, large, large, half step, whole step, whole step. And the pattern of the notes that I play is going to sound like this. One more time. And I like to slow down slightly because this exercise is not about timing. It's about building a muscle memory, about warming up the muscles and getting all the joints in your hand to work properly. So this is an exercise that is also a kind of meditation that requires some breathing and taking breaks, and also making it musical. So there is a opportunity not only to build technique and stretch your fretting hand, but also develop certain control of your tone. So the progression will be, of course, down the neck where the distances are getting bigger and bigger, and I'll be following major scale just by remembering to shift this half step from my first 2 fingers to my middle 2 fingers to my last 2 fingers. So it's gonna sound like this. And now I'm moving down. And moving down. And down. And further down. And down to 3rd fret. And now back up. I really like this exercise because it's relaxing, and I feel the progress at all times because it helps with warming up the usual movement of all fingers, and it is a workout that I feel that actually my palm is properly stretched. And what I would recommend is I went down to 5th fret with these patterns, and we can review them once more. So it starts with the half step between first two fingers, and it just stays where it is between 12th and 13th fret. So it's half step where it is, and everything is surrounded by whole step gaps. So this is a small gap, large, 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 small, large, 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 small. And then when I move to 7th fret, it starts again small, large, 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 small, large, 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 small. We can go down to 1st fret if we feel adventurous, but here it's going to be slightly different, because in this case it's going to be large, 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 large. So this is quite demanding position, but it's a goal. It's something that we were working towards. So we can work in a sequence of just doing first series of notes, go down to another one and back, then go 1 and 2, return 1, and so on and so forth. Not to force everything at once, to keep everything relaxed, and to keep building these positions, this mapping inside your head, to build muscle memory, and also to make it very, very physical, to make a good contact with the guitar and build good control over the tone. So I'll do it one more time, and I try to reach 1st fret in this case. So, in contrary to a lot of chromatic exercises, this one is musical. I keep the melodic aspect of it all. It's in major key, it has its phrasing, it has a little roll at the end, it has time to breathe, and I can progress the whole idea onto another string, onto G string or B string, where it's going to be just a different set of challenges in this case, because suddenly we'll have to work with arced fingers, so they'll have to reach a little bit further. So this is like another stage of this exercise. We can start here at 12th fret again, because we have whole step at first 2 fingers. So it's B, C, D, and E, and the same melodic pattern. And here at the 6th fret, we have only large gaps, only whole step interval between every finger. And again we'll have small, large, large at the 5th fret of 2nd string. And 1st fret. And back. step. So that's the general idea. I play four consecutive notes of C major on a single string and go down with every step and change the interval setting on each and every finger. And at the same time, I keep it musical and I stretch my hand. So this is roughly the whole idea of how to make your fretting hand more comfortable with large stretches, large intervals. Maybe a couple of thoughts. It's good to remember to keep your palm flat here. And if you have a large interval to play, keeping elbow close to your body usually helps because it makes your forearm parallel to the neck. So it's a couple of things. When you feel like you cannot reach certain place, it's good to keep the palm flat instead of bent, one or the other. You can easily hurt yourself if you do so. So flat, and it's usually elbows position that helps a lot. All right, I guess that's all for today. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description. And meanwhile, I see you soon.